So good morning everyone. In last class we have completed construction of quadrilaterals. Yes. So I hope you have completed all the construction steps for that and you have taken correct measurements with the help of compass, scale and protractor. Okay. So today I am going to start a new chapter, that is playing with numbers. So that is the last chapter in our textbook, playing with numbers. So we are starting a new chapter called as playing with numbers. So in this we are going to discuss about all the divisibility rules. Okay, so in 6th class already you have learned what are divisibility rules. We have learned till divisibility rule of 11, except the 7th divisibility rule you have learned all the divisibility rules up till 11 divisibility rules. Okay, so now again I am going to explain this divisibility rules once till 11 divisibility rules. Again we will start this exercise. Okay, so here divisibility rule of 2. What is divisibility rule of 2? What is divisibility rule of 2 means? What is the divisibility rule of 2? The last digit should be a even number. So for any number, if you are seeing the last digit as even number, that will be the whole number will be divisible by 2. Already we know that. So what is that? Last digit should be even numbers or even digits. What do you mean by even digits? Even digits is nothing but 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So for any number, if you are seeing the last digit, the ones placed as even digits, they are 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. The whole number will be divisible by 2. So we will take one example here. So what is the last digit here? Last digit is 5. 5 is an even number or odd number? 5 is a odd number. So it is what? But what is the condition? The last digit should be an even digit. But here we got the odd digit. So we can say here 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 2345 is not divisible by 2. Okay, so one more example we will take. So what is that? 1246. What is the number? 1246. So if you see the 6 is a even digit. 6 is what? Even digit. You are saying in that set. 6 is, you are seeing that 6 in that set. So here 6 is a even digit. So you can say that this 1246 is divisible by 2. So 1246 is divisible by 2. So this is divisibility rule of 2. Next is divisibility rule of 3. So what is divisibility rule of 3? Sum of all digits should be divisible by 3. So what is that? Sum of all digits should be divisible by 3. Sum of all digits is nothing but, sum is nothing but addition. So if you add all the digits in a number, that should be a multiple of 3. Then only we can say that the given number is divisible by 3 there. So for example, we can take it as, again same number I am taking here. So add these all numbers, all digits, that is 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 will be 14. 14 is a multiple of 3? No, 14 is not a multiple of 3. So 14 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, you can say 2345 is also not divisible by 3. So one more example we will take. I am taking it as 246. So whether this 246 is divisible by 3 or not, we have to check. So add all the digits. 2 plus 4 plus 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So 12 is a multiple of 3. Yes, 12 is a multiple of 3. So 12 is divisible by 3. So you can say the whole number is also divisible by 3. So 12 is divisible by 3. So therefore you can say 246 is also divisible by 3. So this is our divisibility rule of 3. So what is divisibility rule of 3? Sum of all digits should be divisible by 3. So next is divisibility rule of 4. So what is divisibility rule of 4? We will see. So what is divisibility rule of 4? So last two digits we will check. So for divisibility rule of 4, we will check last two digits. If last two digits are divisible by 4, if they are multiple of 4, then we can say that the whole value is also multiple of 4. That is, it is divisible by 4. So here last two digits should be divisible by 4, or it can be zeros. So in the place of, in last two digits place, if you are saying zeros also, it is divisible by 4. So we can take one example here. I am taking it as 3212. So what is the condition? Last two digits should be divisible by 4. So what are the last two digits? 12. Is this 12 is a multiple of 4? Yes, 12 is a multiple of 4. So we can say here 12 is divisible by 4. So therefore 3212 is also divisible by 4. Okay, so one more example we will take. That is, I told that in condition last two digits should be divisible by 4 and it can be zeros. So how it can be zeros we will see. So here example, I am taking it as 3200. So what are the last two digits here? Last two digits are zeros. So you can say this 3200 is also divisible by 4. So 0 is divisible by 4. Therefore you can say 3200 is also divisible by 4. So this is divisibility rule of 4. Next is divisibility rule of 5. So you know what is divisibility rule of 5? Very easy. So what is divisibility rule of 5? So what is divisibility rule of 5? Last digit should be 0 or 5. If you are seeing the last digit as 0 and 5, 0 or 5, the whole value will be divisible by 5. So last digits should be 0 or 5. The last digit should be 0 or 5. So for example, we will take it as 2355. So if you see the last digit is 5. So you can say that it is divisible by 5. So here 2355, that is 2355 is divisible by 5 because last digit is with 5. So one more example we will take. So what is the last digit? 6. What is the condition? The last digit should be 0 or 5 only. So here the last digit is 6. So this value is not divisible by 5. So what we can write? 2356 is not divisible by 5 because last digit is 6. Okay, so this is divisibility rule of 5. So what is divisibility rule of 5? The last digit should be 0 or 5. So how many divisibility rules we have learned? We have learned divisibility rule of 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is divisibility rule of 2? The last digit should be only even numbers. Okay, and what is divisibility rule of 3? The sum of all digits. That means if you add all the digits in the given number, that should be a multiple of 3. So if it is a multiple of 3, that will be divisible. Next, what is divisibility rule of 4? The last 2 digits. We have to check the last 2 digits. If last 2 digits are multiples of 4, then the whole number will be divisible by 4. Okay, so next is divisibility rule of 5. What is divisibility rule of 5? The last digit should be 0 or 5 only. If you are seeing the last digit as 0 and 5, then it will be divisible by 5. Okay, so next is divisibility rule of 6. So what is divisibility rule of 6? What is divisibility rule of 6? It should be divisible by 2 and 3 both. So the condition of 2 and condition of 3 should be satisfied for a given number. Then only it will be divisible by 6. So here what is the condition? It should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay, it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Then only it will be divisible by 6. Okay, so now, so I am taking one number 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so what is divisibility rule of 2? The last number should be even number. So what is the last number here? 6. So 6 is a even number. So you can say this 2, 3, 4, 6 is divisible by 6, divisible by 2. Because the last digit is an even number. Now, what is divisibility rule of 3? Sum of all digits. We have to add all the digits. So, add all the digits. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 2 will be 15. So, 15 is a multiple of 3. So, the whole value will also be divisible by 3. So, 2, 3, 4, 6 is divisible by 3. So, if you see the 2 condition is satisfied and 3 condition is satisfied. So, both are satisfied. That means the 6th condition will also be satisfied. So, therefore, you can say that 2346 is divisible by 6. So, it is divisible by 6. So, this is divisibility rule of 6. Next is divisibility rule of 7. So, till now we didn't learn in 6th class, we didn't learn about divisibility rule of 7. So, what is that 7 divisibility rule we will see? So, what is the condition? Twice the last digit and subtract the remaining number twice the last digit and subtract the remaining number from it should be 0 or multiple of 11. So what is, multiple of 7? Okay, so what is the condition? Twice the last digit and subtract the remaining number. Till where you have to continue this process till you get the remainder as till you get the value as 0, the result as 0 or multiple of 7. So we will take one example for this. So I am taking it as 3333. So that is 3333. So whether this number is divisible by 7 or not, we will see. So what they told to do? They told to do twice the last digit and subtract the remaining number from that. Okay, so what is the last digit here? 3 is the last digit. So if you twice of that number, that will be 2 into 3. And the remaining number you have to subtract. Okay, so it will be how much? 333 minus 2 3 times will be 6. Okay, so if you subtract from 333 minus 6, it will be how much? It will be 7, 2, 3. That is, you got as 327. So 327. So by seeing this 327, you can't tell whether it is divisible by 7 or not. So what we have to do? We have to repeat the process again. So for this 327, we have to repeat the process. Again, twice the last digit. And from remaining number, you have to subtract. So that will be how much? 32 minus 2 7 times will be 14. So if you subtract 32 minus 14, that will be how much? That will be 8. 2 minus 1 will be 1. That will be equals to how much? 18. So by seeing this 18, you can tell whether it is divisible by 7 or not. It is a multiple of 7 or not. So 18 is not a multiple of 7. So we can say that 18 is not multiple of 7. Therefore, 3333 is not divisible by 7. So we can say 3333 is not divisible by 7. So this is divisibility rule of 7. So one more example we will take which will be divisible by 7. So I am taking the number as So I am taking the number as 3514. So whether this number is divisible by 7 or not, I have to check. So how to check that? We have to twice the number, twice the last digit. That is 2 times of 4, and with remaining number you have to subtract. Okay, so that will be 351 minus 2 4 times will be 8. So subtract that value. 351 minus 8, it will be how much? It will be 3. Here it will be 4. You got as 343. So that is 343. Okay. Now by seeing this 343, you can't tell whether it is a multiple of 7 or not. So what we have to do? We have to repeat this process again. That is 343 twice the last digit. That is 2 times of 3 minus 34. So 34 minus 2 3 times is 6. Okay. So 34 minus 6 is how much? 14. 6 6 12 means it will be 8. You got as 28. So 28 is a multiple of 7 or not? Yes, 27 is a multiple of 7. So here 28 is divisible by 7. So therefore you can say 3514 is also divisible by 7. So this is our next equation. Okay, so this is our divisibility rule of 7. Next is divisibility rule of 8. What is the next one? Next one is divisibility rule of 8. What is divisibility rule of 8? We will see now. Next is divisibility rule of 8. What is divisibility rule of 8? Last 3 digits we have to check. Or it can be zeros. Okay, so what, take one example here. So what are the last 3 digits? 888. 888 is divisible by 8. Yes, 888 is divisible by 8. How many times? 8. 111 times will be equals to 888. That is 888. So here 888 is divisible by 8. Therefore, you can say 2888 is divisible by 8. Okay, now one more example. I wrote here the last should be zeros. So here I am taking 2000. So what is the last 3 digits place? 3 digits are zeros. So 000 is divisible by 8. So you can say that this 2000 is also divisible by 8. So this is divisibility rule of 8. Next is divisibility rule of 9. So what is divisibility rule of 9? Same as divisibility rule of 3. So what is divisibility rule of 3? We have to add all the digits and the result should be multiple of 3. But for divisibility rule of 9, we have to add all the digits, the result should be multiple of 9. Then only it will be divisible by 9. So divisibility rule of 9. What is divisibility rule of 9? Sum of all digits should be divisible by 9. That means the result should be divisible by 9. So you can take one example here. You can take it as 18871. So whether it is divisible by 9 or not, we have to check. So what is divisibility rule of 9? We have to add all the digits, that is 1 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 1. So if you add all these, 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 7 will be 25. So is this 25 is divisible by 5? Divisible by 9? No. So 25 is not a multiple of 9. So it is not divisible. So 25 is not divisible by 9. So you can say 18871 is not divisible by 9. Okay, so one more example we will take. I am taking it as 28872. Okay, so if you add this, is equals to how much? 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 2 is 19. Sorry, 17 plus 2 is 19. 19 plus 8 will be 27. So 27 is a multiple of 9. Yes, 27 is a multiple of 9. So 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, you can say 28872 is divisible by 9. So this is our divisibility rule of 9. So next is divisibility rule of 10. So you know already about divisibility rule of 10. What is divisibility rule of 10? The last digit should be only 0. So if you are seeing the last digit as 0, we can say that it is divisible by 10. What is divisibility rule of 10? Last digit should be only 0. If you are seeing the last digit as 0, you can tell that the given number is divisible by 10. So, next is here example. So, what is the last digit? Last digit is 0. So, you can say that this value is divisible by 10. So, 2350 is divisible by 10. Okay, so this is divisibility rule of 10. Next is divisibility rule of 11. What is divisibility rule of 11? Sum of difference between sum of odd places and even places should be multiple of 11 or it can be 0. So after doing the method, the result should be 0 or it can be multiple of 11. Then only it will be divisible by 11. So for that we will take one example. I am taking it as 536393. So whether this number is divisible by 11 or not, we will see. So first what we have to do, we have to place odd places and even places. So odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. So difference between sum of odd places and sum of even places means, so sum of odd places are what? 3 plus 3 plus 3. Difference is nothing but minus, and even places are 5 plus 6 plus 9. So if you get the result as a multiple of 11 or 0, then it will be multiple of 8. It will be divisible by 11. So if you say this 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, minus it will be 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 9 is 20. So it will be 20. 20 minus 9 is how much? That is minus 11. So 11 is a multiple of 11. So you can say that this value is divisible by 11. That is 536393 is divisible by 11. Okay, so this is our divisibility rule of 11. So what we have discussed now in this, we have discussed about divisibility rule of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So total 10 divisibility rules we have discussed. So what is divisibility rule of 2? The last digit should be an even number. What is divisibility rule of 3? The sum of all digits should be divisible by 3. And what is divisibility rule of 4? The last two digits should be divisible by 4 and it can be zeros also. Divisibility rule of 5 is last digit should be 0 or 5. Is it right? Next, divisibility rule of 6 is it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. So it should be divisible by 2 as well as it should be divisible by 3. Then only it will be divisible by 6. Next is divisibility rule of 7. So what is 7? Twice the last digit and remaining number you have to subtract from that. Till how many times you have to repeat the process? You have to repeat the process till you get the simplest form. What do you mean by simplest form? Till you recognize whether it is a multiple of a 7 or not. Okay. So next, divisibility rule of 8. What is divisibility rule of 8? Last 3 digits we have to check. Last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Then only it will be divisible by 8. If last 3 digits are divisible, the whole number will also be divisible. Next is divisibility rule of 9. What is divisibility rule of 9? Same as 3. Yes. So sum of all digits should be divisible by 9. And divisibility rule of 10 is last digit should be only 0. So if the last digit is 0, we can say the whole number is divisible by 10. Okay. And divisibility rule of 11. So what is divisibility rule of 7? Difference between sum of odd places and sum of even places should be multiple of 11 or it can be zeros. So after doing this process, if you are getting the result as 0, then it is divisible by 11, or if it is a multiple of 11, then also it is divisible by 11. So these are the divisibility rules. Okay, in next class we will start our exercise problems. Thank you.